leveled all the experience that I've been, forgetting to do. So I'm prepped.
Nice. All right. So, given that you have been given, I'll say you have been given, I'll say you have been sent invitations. I'll say you have been sent invitations that are to, I'll say to I'll say to the Emperor Steel Palms tournament to be held. I'll say to be held in the beaches. I'll say to be held in the beach area off of, I'll say right along the pathway to Pastoria, which is not that far from where you are currently.
Invitation, I feel like, is a too polite a word.
Well, it was an invite. It was an invite slash threat.
I'd say it was a demand.
Invite, demand, threat, demanding invite.
Voluntold.
Okay, but yes, you guys were effectively you guys were invited to go to this place. It is along, no, it is along the lines of your travel route.
Well, it's more chance for you to grind a little bit before the next gym. And if it's on the beach, it might be a chance to pick up some water Pokemon. What is the next gym?
The next gym
I
is
believe you're going to Sunny Shore, yeah?
depends on where you guys are going, either Sunny Shore or Pastoria. You guys are around the midpoint, so you could pretty much go left or right. They're the same distance from each other. Even if you go to Sunny Shore, you're eventually gonna have to go to Pastoria. If you go to Pastoria, you're gonna have to go back to Sunny Shore. So
Okay. I know we had in theory been doing them in air quote, prescribed order, but
yeah, I'll say there's no prescribed order here. I'm pretty much doing the concept of gym Pokemon match your level.
well, yeah, I understand that. There's still usually a traditional order, in terms of like the region. Normally, the people are doing it in this order for such and such reason. But yeah, in that case, I guess what are the next two? It's like, is there any reason aside from grinding XP for the tournament that we were voluntold, to show up at? It's like, is there a particular type of Pokemon he should be on the lookout for, given the next gym's coming up? So we don't have to do what he did last for one of those gyms where we had to basically stand outside town grinding until you found a fire type. I actually feel pretty set with my 5-man team.
Do you want to go to Pastoria or do you want to go to Sunny Shore?
What's their league bios say about the gyms?
Hmm,
Like I said, like what since we have two options, what are both options?
Okay, let's see.
Let me click on this gym leader. This gym leader has requested to remain anonymous. What? Well, if the gym leader's requesting to remain anonymous, they have to tell you what type of gym it is.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
We may not be able to tell you anything about the gym leader, but we can tell you it's a fighting type gym or whatever.
Okay. I must say, Sunny Shore Gym. I must say, Sunny Shore Gym leader Volkner uses primarily. Primarily electric. Does that mean that he uses only electric?
Oh yeah, primarily. So water type would be bad there. I don't know if you have anything that covers electric. And the other one?
Pastoria Gym. Leader, Wake. Primarily uses water and fighting type.
You see, that sounds like that one's probably closer to the beach. But
So,
pretty sure.
for the electric, I have plenty of things that are just regular. That being said, let me check Scissor.
So you don't necessarily have anything strong or against.
I'll say one is electric with it. I'll say one is primarily electric. I'll say primarily electric with a mix up. And the other is water. I'll say water Pokemon with a apparently uncomfortable level of diversity in their movesets.
Oh, I do at least have in terms of fighting electrics. I have Onyx here.
I think Rock is weak to fighting, no?
Rock is weak to fighting. Steel is weak to fighting.
Yeah.
Steel is also weak to water.
Yeah, well, we were saying that there could be many electric attacks in there, though.
Well, yeah, he'd do okay with the electric, but he'd have he'd be fucked by the fighting.
Yeah, in terms of the fighting, I mean, I can.
Remember, if it's water, grass also works too.
Yeah.
Based on what I'm seeing, it's expecting the trainer. It seems like it's expecting the trainer to come in there with, it seems like he's expecting the trainer to come in there with the electric types, and it seems to be expecting you to come in there with the electric types, and it's like, oh yeah, we got something for you.
Yeah, so I guess I have some electric-based, some people that electric-based attacks and such.
If you have some that, I can let you know that if you go in there with a purely electric-based Pokemon, it will get smashed.
Yeah, well, my types are kind of, in terms of the Pokemon themselves, we got Psychic, we got Steel Bug, we got.
Well, I knew you had a wide range of types. It's just, did you have anything that would actually be able to, not get, just like, did you have anything to address the fact that you have ones that were actually super weak to those gyms? Because, you're good against the electric, but the fighting would kick your ass. I don't remember, Psychic weak to fighting or strong in fighting? I can never which way that goes. I remember Psychic and fighting
Psychic is strong against fighting.
Okay, so Alma would be a good one there.
Yeah. Because you said it was electric fighting?
Mm-hmm. It's electric fighting and water.
It's water with a very diverse set of moves, and electric, and Sunny Shore is mainly electric, but also has other types.
Okay, so smart water and fighting electric are the two.
Yeah. I'm okay with going for the fighting electric.
Okay.
As I recall, I think we have a stockpile of gyms I have to actually do.
All right. Is that? Yeah, that's that. All right. So, as you guys are making your way, to that, to this resort, I'll say making your way there. You will kind of start to see as you are heading down that pathway towards that beach area. You will see a massive clamoring as the roads are starting to get very, very compacted and tight. There are several vehicles
Was there any
that are
time passing
starting.
for this, or
It's roughly about a day. Considering what you guys are doing, I'm assuming you're going to take a break because you guys had a lot go on.
Cool. So healing can happen.
I'd say yeah. So that means we had healing and training / berries.
Yeah. So yeah, there's more than enough time for stuff like that. Yeah. Feel free. You guys are doing. I'll say you guys are doing your thing.
But you're saying there's lots of vehicles?
Yeah, there's a ton of vehicles around. Ton of vehicles around blocking the roads. It is very, must say, it is very, very overwhelming here as far as like the amount of people.
Hmm. Well,
You also see tons of lights in the distance.
Are they coming closer?
From as you get closer in this traffic jam, yes. They seem to be coming from the beach.
Are there like balloons and beach balls that we can see from the distance?
You do see balloons flying in the air, and you do see what appears to be. You don't remember hearing anything or seeing anything on this map that implies that there's a stadium. But you do, once you get a certain ways past the tree line, you do see what appears to be a freshly built stadium.
Huh. But the stadium's a ditto.
That'd be one giant fucking ditto.
Huh. I guess all these are challengers and spectators?
Well, if there's anybody around, we can ask.
Do any of these vehicles have like a banner on them indicating like, I don't know, the Eastfield West Mitts or something?
Some of these vehicles, and I'll say a lot of these vehicles are just, people. I'll say they're just people who are, seem to be, most of them seem to be tourists, at least from what you're looking at.
Okay. Anyone dressed like trainers or just regular folk?
You do see there are trainers that are, you see them trying to bike in between, that seem to be biking in between like cars, kind of like motorcycles would be. There's a lot of honking as people obviously heading into this off the beaten path, road that seems to have been like haphazardly put together.
Clearly, you don't have the mega bike. You don't swerve between them. You ride on the side of the vehicle and then go back to the ground.
Hey, if you want to, I'm not going to stop you. You want to just bike over top of cars?
No, you have to wait for like a bus for something like that. You can't just do that to a truck. Okay. Oh. Well, Scroll down a little on my sheet. Here we go. I'll go and ask around about the stadium. You know, things like this looks like it hasn't always been here. You know, this is about. Is there a definite competition happening?
Okay, yeah. Talking to people. They're gonna. Some of them are talking to them. You kind of get the same thing. What, you didn't hear? It's like this has been like the biggest news in the past 48 hours.
Huh. Yes, of course, the past 48 hours. Clearly, I'm out of touch.
It was like, yeah, where have you been? It was like it's been amazing. Social media has been blowing up. The Silvestri family. It was like the Silvestri family said there was going to be a tournament, and they said it was going to be a tournament, and then this stadium just next thing we know, they bought the beach. And this stadium just appeared. I mean, what, it hasn't been here. This place was pretty, empty. But then just like there were helicopters, and then there was a stadium, and then there was a resort, and it was wild how fast everything happened. But she set the the Silvestri family had the whole thing set up.
Turns pale.
And they offered a whole lot of money to whoever won the tournament. So people in Pokemon have just been showing up. No one even knows what this tournament's even about, but nobody really cared because of the amount of money that was offered.
Yeah, that tracks.
So it's kind of funny because we have a handful of stray Pokemon that even wandered in here because even Pokemon can register for this.
That's interesting.
I know. It's like the trainers can show up, humans can. And I'll say there's like humans can show up, trainers can show up, Pokemon can show up and register. It's amazing.
Wait, were the Silvestris a part of the Pokemon fan club?
Wrong game. No. Was told more kid friendly, so we're more kid friendly. We don't talk about that.
Okay, gotcha.
First rule of Pokemon Club: you don't talk about Pokemon fan club.
Social media. I'll be like going through my Rodham phone. I'm trying to find out the rules, because last time there was a tank.
Silvestri Tournament Article 1. A Pokemon's head who is destroyed is disqualified. I think I'm looking at the wrong articles.
The rules are those who can participate are those who were given invitations. Those who are not given invitations shall participate in an open tournament to gain the last 4 available slots. Those who succeed will be added to the 64-person tournament. Shall be added to the 64-person tournament. And at the end, those numbers will gradually be whittled down until eventually one person remains, and that person shall be declared the Emperor of Steel Palms, and shall receive a 100 million Pokebuck prize, let's say, cash prize.
I don't mind the title, but what do I do with that many Pokebucks?
Well, we combine it with my coupon and just buy the region.
I don't know how I feel about winning my buyout.
I remind you, 1,000,000 Pokebucks is the price of a ham sandwich.
Come on, that's at least a Big Mac meal.
I'll say, no one actually seemed. I'll say no. There are no details as far as what you need to do or what this tournament implies or what you will be doing.
Well, we already have the invitations, and if it's run by the Silvestri, then let's be ready for anything.
Okay.
Pokemon that look like one Pokemon but are really other Pokemon. Trainers that are really Pokemon, and Pokemon that are really the trainers.
Alright. You guys eventually make your way to the entrance gate. You will see several guards and several large lumbering men in black suits with shades at the entranceway.
They have finger guns.
No, they have even worse than finger guns. They have crossed arms.
Oh.
The impassable maneuver.
They're going to after they let the next car in, they will you guys are next up. They will look at you. Hey, what's your names?
Lattice.
Jay, this is my partner, Silent Rod.
They're gonna say they'll say that'll be 80,000 bucks. It was like 80,000 Pokebucks to part if you ain't got no invitation.
Pulls out the invitation.
I was say just
So you show them the invitation.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're gonna look at the invitation. Oh. They're he's gonna the one who he handed the invitation to. He's gonna look at the other one. They're the VIPs. Oh yeah,
Oh, no.
right this way.
Lattice, you up, but take it back.
Yeah, too late. We're committed now.
As he's imagining that as the VIPs, we're going to be set with Katarina, Ashley, and Cersei, who's all the same person. Perhaps also going by the name Amanda or Rebecca. Yes, I kept notes on this person's name.
Yes. I'm glad that you did.
Because Brian didn't.
No. Actually, no. I'm glad you did because that it actually makes it easier for me when you remember these people because otherwise when you're like, who's that? I'm like, well, shit. Maybe I didn't make them as memorable as I thought.
William Clark.
One day you'll get it.
You can only defeat him by knowing his true name. Damn it!
Name will come up again. Hilariously enough, the one person who actually remembers it, must say that one must say two of the people who remember the name aren't in the game anymore. Well, to be fair, I don't even know if one of them actually remembered that they got it right. And the other person actually did have it right. All right. They will tell you about the VIP. They will snap their fingers as they will snap their fingers as two lovely ladies will come by and escort you will escort you along your way. All right.
Yeah. Oh wow. Nice.
They will come by, and before you know what's going on, they will go off. You will find yourself escorted arm in arm with these two. One of them grabbing a hold of your left arm, and the other one grabbing a hold of the other person's right arm, and giggling as they take you around like this back way that's far more luxurious looking than the way that the everyday people, even for the people who are paying around 80,000 Pokebucks, and they're basically doing the equivalent of state fair parking, while you guys are going around like backstage pass type area.
Even behind the curtain looks beautiful.
They will be talking to you. So what brings you all here? Like, you guys must be strong. Looking at each other, like smirking and giggling.
We got hand-picked invitations.
Ooh, it was like, can we see them?
So Brian, the wall of guards didn't actually have to take it. We just had to show it.
Yeah, I'm about to say you showed it to them. They looked at it, and then you got them back.
Okay.
All right. They'll take a look.
Yeah.
I say, in which case they'll take a look, and they will. They're like, ooh, oh. It was like, oh, it's personally signed. Ooh, you guys are gonna have fun. Yeah, they're gonna be like, Lady Silvestri is all about having fun.
Yeah.
Where?
I imagine so. Yeah.
Right. You guys will get there. You'll be escorted around, and once you get through the clearing, you will see a large, luxurious beach. A large, luxurious beach resort.
Oh, this is nice. This is not frozen.
Yet. Say, who knows what's going to go down with Pokemon battles?
Oh.
Say, the ladies will say, if you excuse us, we have to go back to our jobs. So they'll smile and say, see you around, big boys. You will hear a familiar voice. Does that mean that they're here? It means that they're here. Oh my god! Ah! She comes running around the corner and like screeching in the sand. Hello! She's gonna look at you too. Have we met?
No, sorry, this is totally, miscommunication. We'll just be, moving along now.
Wait.
Damn.
I remember you. Blue hair. And green hair. I remember you. I think I signed your invitations. So she's gonna lose. Like, you're the one who's good at avoiding getting hit with grenades, and you're the one who took the tank.
Yep.
Oh,
Hope there's another one of those around here.
awesome! You're gonna need it.
Excuse me?
What?
Are the Pokemon going to be launched onto the battlefield via a tank?
Oh, everything's allowed. Didn't you see the rules?
No.
Ah, okay. Well, here's the rules for this. Here's the rules for this tournament. The person who wins is the winner.
That sounds about right.
Yep. You go into the arena, maybe with one other person, maybe with two other people, maybe all 64. Depends on how I feel. And then whoever emerges victorious wins. Haven't exactly figured out what exactly you're going to be competing with or how, but whoever's still standing at the end of it wins. It's going to be great.
Is Joe around?
He's currently currently setting up the currently helping setting up with whatever sort of things you'll be playing with. But he can get back to you soon if that's what you like.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you. It sounds like you've been planning very hard with all these contestants and everything.
Yeah. Oh my God. You can imagine how difficult it's been to try to organize this in the past 5 days that I came up with this idea. Do you know how difficult it is to airlift a stadium here?
Lots of Pidgeots.
Oh man, I wish I had Pidgeots. That would have been great. Would have been a whole lot cheaper than helicopters. When I said airlifting an old Pokemon stadium here, that was a drag.
Wouldn't it have been easier to just have some Pokemon make it, with some, ground type moves?
I mean, there's labor laws against Pokemon, doing stuff like that, and I try not to break those.
Out of character, really? That seems like, using Earth Walls and shit would, be totally part of the Pokemon world.
Yeah, but she likes glamour and glitz.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, it's like using them for basic construction and then having the actual construction workers come in to do the glamour and the glitz part.
Yeah, but she wanted this done in she was like, I need a stadium and I need it in like 2 to 3 days.
Oh, okay. I was more. I'm not disputing why she did it. I was just questioning the labor laws part. It's like, really, they have laws against having Pokemon help with construction? Then.
Well, with the timetable that she wanted it done, they would have had to been working around the clock.
Oh, okay. Okay, those kind of labor laws.
Okay, it's a time management thing, not a Pokemon can't help thing. Okay.
Oh yeah, Pokemon can help. Pokemon can help, but she was like the amount of Pokemon she would need to get and the amount of labor they would have to do.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense then. Yeah, okay, I can see there being issues with not being able to do it within the time she wants.
Yeah, she pretty much did the equivalent of like, hey, let me buy the Richmond Coliseum, let me have it airlifted and just have it dropped on this plot of land.
Yeah. Ooh. Have an Abra just illusion everyone into there being a stadium.
Kind of difficult when you have stands and they try to climb these non-existent stands.
Maybe they're not actually climbing it. Maybe they just think they're climbing it. Oh yeah, okay, cool.
Mass illusion.
Yeah.
All right, so she's gonna be like, she's like, I'm so glad you guys are here, and I'm so glad that you made it. I'm definitely looking forward to whatever you guys can pull off.
Do you have a favorite of the contestants?
I do have some people who I prefer to win, and depending, I might rig it in their favor. Who knows?
Ah, yes, of course.
You know, as with all tournaments, the person who runs it needs to be the person who walks away with the most money.
Technically, that is not wrong, because, between ticket sales and everything, that,
Yeah. Fair. Man, I think it'd be killing it with the parking, though.
Oh yeah, you'd be surprised how much people are willing to pay in order to see a good explosion.
Do you have cameras here that's going to be recording the tournament for television?
Oh yeah, they're going to be recording all the parts that are safe for TV.
Good to know that the Board of Standards and Practice is in full effect here.
Of course, we're on a 3-second delay in case something unsightly happens.
I see you have this all planned out.
Then she's gonna be like, she was like, I wanted it to be live because I felt that that would garner more attention. But my butler said that that'd be in bad taste and blah blah blah. So politics.
Isn't there always a delay to live feeds
these days?
I must say, oh yeah, because I must say they're always saying, oh no, you can't let children see anything bad happen. Oh no, what if someone says something and we don't have enough time to edit it out or press the button? Blah blah blah. I say do it live and just let people do what they do. It's raw, it's passionate, and that's exactly the sort of thing I want. And speaking of which, so just to make sure you guys don't get kicked out of the tournament, she was like, just to make sure you guys don't get kicked out of the tournament, you guys were specifically invited, and since you're part of the 60 contestants, here you go. And she's going to reach in her pocket and hand you guys some bracelets. They seem to be like they kind of look like, if you've seen them before, those electronic VIP cut the line bracelets that they have at like Disneyland.
Hmm.
Okay.
Those ones that they overcharge you for so that you can ride rides.
I was imagining like large just like forearm sized things, but that's much better.
It's like a bangle type. It's like a bracelet bangle type thing. It's like you put it around your wrist, and then it just kind of like shrinks to form.
I'll whisper over as she's looking at us. Puts it on.
So you put it on. It will shrink to conform. It's like shrink to the size of your wrist. Confirm. Contestant Lattice. Welcome to the tournament. Best of luck. Is what the bracelet says.
Does it say it in her voice?
No, just saying in like this this happy like this cute AI voice.
Okay, gotcha.
Jay, do you do the same?
Sure.
All right. Marseille will latch on. It was like confirmed. Ranger Jay, welcome to the tournament. Best of luck.
Huh. Oh, see, I gave you a title.
Well, I mean, it's what I've been introducing myself as. What is it supposed to say?
Marseille, she was like, oh yeah, she was like, oh yeah, she was like, don't think I forgot, because only a ranger could dodge bombs and explosions the way that he did. She was like, I look forward to seeing all these guerrilla tactics that he pulls out, like a real ranger.
The last one is about to say something as if to correct her, but then flashes back to the most recent self-appointed ranger mentor, and then shuts his mouth.
I was about to say, I was like,
You know, her motto is "True Rangers can insert whatever task."
Your job is to do what others can't. It's like, you're here to help people, right? Yeah. Does this person need help? Yeah. Do they need help doing something that you don't know how to do? Yeah. You need to know how to do it. Can't be a ranger who gets caught with their pants down. If you're a ranger and someone's trying to sell Girl Scout cookies, damn it, you're going to help them sell cookies. What happens when you're going through the woods? What happens when you're going through the woods and 50 meters off the beaten path, there's a young girl with a table stand and she's trying to sell lemonade. What do you do, Ranger?
I don't know.
You help her sell lemonade. You pick up her stand and you tell her, this is a terrible idea. No one will find you 50 meters inside. No one will find you 50 meters into the woods. You need to get closer to the roads. Give her business advice. That is the job of the Rangers. Anything that happens in nature must be dealt with by you.
Oh, as a quick aside, Brian, since they have forced that sounds really aggressive. But yeah, since they have instituted the new user interface system, what do you think of it? With the pages and maps and everything.
I'm still getting used to it. I like it. It's interesting. I'm getting accustomed to it. It's gonna take a little bit. I probably get a bit more accustomed to it during supers, because that involves me doing more with the maps. I'd probably get more use out of it. I'd probably get more use out of it if I was still doing Ravenloft, because I had a lot of stuff going on in that. But Supers would be the other game where I can get the most out of it, and if I start one of those other games, then that will definitely get use out of. But I kind of like this setup. This technically, I'll be honest, it's actually a little easier and better for me as far as this setup, because it almost feels like I'm operating with a mixture of a map tool and Photoshop.
Yeah, I know. I've enjoyed the folders for maps. That's been really useful.
Yeah. I do need to focus on doing that. with folders from that thing. I'll get around to that though. There's definitely something I need to work on. Okay.
No, Trish is getting food for the moment. At the moment, rather.
All right. She will let you know. Feel free to wander around the map as you see fit.
Okay.
Do whatever you like. Tournament doesn't start for a couple of hours. Okay. As you're making your way over here, this woman who is laying on this beach towel, also wearing a bracelet, will look up at you and smile.
Oh, hey!
She's gonna say, "Oh, fancy meeting you here."
Yeah, I guess this tournament really has attracted everyone far and wide, huh?
Oh yeah, it's been fun. She was like, I don't exactly know what we're in for, but that's part of the fun, isn't it?
Well, there's the best you never really know.
And she's gonna say, try your best to not. She's like, try your best to not get blown up.
I'll try. Oh man, I hope this hope this is a little different from last time. So what have you been up to?
She's gonna say, yeah, been around. I was like, been around and I'm enjoying myself, seeing the sights. Mainly just kind of waiting around for something interesting to happen. And so, lo and behold, and she's gonna hold up her wrist. Interesting.
At the very least, yeah. So is there actually any swimming that goes on in this beach with how everything's been set up?
Is there any swimming?
Yeah, is there actually any swimming that goes on on this beach with how everything's been set up, or is it just tanning, like I assume you're doing?
She was like, yeah, it was like anything you want to be going on here, is going on. She was like, there's food and there's food and drinks up there. Then there's fishing over at the pier, and and she was like, I believe there's some volleyball going on around here. And she was like, if you go up here, you will see this young lady kind of waving at you from up there with a bottle of oil. She was like, you can get massages up there. I'm about to say she'll point over to the machoke over here. And it was like there's chiropractic services with him.
Machoke.
Most of the people seem to be taking some time to just relax, eat, drink, and enjoy these VIP services.
Considering your experience here, have you heard of? Has there been any rumors of secret deep water Pokemon?
She's gonna be like, she's gonna say, so you're wanting to fish on the pier for some Pokemon?
Oh, given this is all being funded by the Sylvestris, I was thinking about getting some scuba gear and seeing what I could find under the surface.
Ah. And she was like, if you want to go diving for sorry. I was like, if you want to go diving for Pokemon, then feel free. No one's gonna stop you. I'm unsure what you'll find, but I'm pretty sure whatever you find should be noteworthy.
Well, I'm interested too. And then maybe afterwards I can partake in that massage camps or whatever I'm going to find down there. May try to hit me against a rock.
Do you want to try to do you want to try to go diving and whatnot?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. You can go ahead and get yourself set up for diving and whatnot. Jay, is there anything you wish to participate in on this beach? From what they say, you got about 3 to 4 hours before the tournament begins.
Okay, well, I was downstairs collecting food, so what services are being offered? Obviously diving for Pokemon. Scuba diving, I heard the massaging.
Yeah, scuba diving, massaging, eating, food and drink,
fishing.
Tanning, fishing, just the general resort type things that you have available at the beach. Think of it like Club Med type stuff.
Okay, so we're gonna let the Pokemon go play, on the beach. So sunning, beaching, whatever.
Okay.
Snorlax, sleeping.
Ooh, isn't Snorlax buoyant? Haven't put him in the water.
I was getting there. While Snorlax is sleeping, I am using him as a small boat to go a little bit out into the water so I can fish.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just kind of sitting on his belly fishing.
Yep, I said if you just leave him floating in the water, he'll probably get carried out by the tide and never realize it.
No. I'm just using him as a raft so I can go a little bit further out from where the other people are fishing.
Okay. I mean, there are boats you can use, but if you want to use the Snorlax, that's available.
I'm doing it for the visual.
It's a Pokemon world.
It's a Pokemon world. I got a giant fucking boat Pokemon. I might as well use it, right?
Yeah, you got a giant fluff ball, so yeah, I don't blame you.
Oh man, these boats are the St. Anne.
Okay. Where is my... There it is. I really need to put this somewhere else. Okay. Cool. All right.
I'm not necessarily expecting to catch anything. I'm just doing it, because I can.
Okay. I need, I would need some search rolls.
Okay.
I'm trying to see the equivalent of fishing. Okay. Let's see. Where we find you?
My guess is going to be acrobatics, but I could see athletics. Or I can also see survival.
Yeah. Survival. Since you're fishing, survival for you.
Does it say in the book? Why don't I look that up?
That's what I was wondering. I was like, because I don't remember seeing that in the book.
Might be under the fishing rod. Fishing. You can depends on what you can fish up. Depends on the rod you're using. To fish, you must attach a bait or a fishing lure to the end of your rope. Then you cast your line. Roll a d20 for every 5 minutes. If you roll a 15 or over, a wild Pokemon is on the line. Then you must make an athletics check of DC 8 to pull them out of the water.
Okay.
It's one of those fishing rods that just doesn't break you.
So I just roll 3d20s.
Okay.
I get 2 bites.
Okay.
So now I make athletics to try and pull them out. Which in theory beats the listed DC for the first one. And the second one.
Okay. And
I just have, depending on what I get, determines whether I throw a Pokeball at it.
Okay. Let me see. Let me resolve lattices. You made 3 perception rolls. Let's see. Okay. You will have Lattice, your first go around. Okay. You come across 2 Pokemon. The first Pokemon that you come across, casually strolling around the bottom. Casually strolling around the deeper ends of this reef area. Arms behind its back. Seems to be picking up shells, studiously looking at them. You will see a Slowking.
Ooh, fancy.
Okay.
So you will see a Slowking that is just kind of wandering around. It takes notice of you, and it will wave. It will wave towards you. If you are not actively attempting to fight against it. Oh, hello there. How are you doing, friend?
I forgot they can
you
talk.
wonder in your head.
Wait, all Slowkings can do that?
Because the psychic.
They're psychic and they are incredibly smart.
Okay.
And I'll say Slowking is the one with instead of having the shell on its tail, it's on its head, and thus its intelligence has been heightened tremendously.
Yeah, it's a normal Slowpoke or Slowbro can't. That's a
Yeah. Well, for some reason I was thinking that only the one from the movie had.
Well, that's the only one we've ever seen.
Okay.
Because I think that is technically a unique trait of the one in the movie, but since that's the only one we've seen on screen.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I must say, apparently, Slowking can actually physically talk. It can telepathically and physically talk. It's capable of human speech. Because apparently it's like a super genius because it has a shell clamped on his head.
Yeah. It helps with the blood flow.
Well, I mean, it does have 2 Pokemon brains. Because the shell on its head is another Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, it's smarter, but it's weaker than Slowpoke. Than Slowbro.
I'm doing okay. I was looking to see if there was any hidden secret rare Pokemon hiding in the depths.
Well, there's always mysteries to be found in this world. I do hope on your journey to find them. Are you trying to test your metal against something?
Yes.
Very well. I do believe that there is probably a very, very dangerous Pokemon around here. that must say around here that I'm pretty sure if you put some effort into it, you might be able to find it.
Any clues? Any hints? Any clues? Any hints?
Well, he will tell you. He will tell you. Well, if you so desire, not say, he will say, what are you willing to do in order to attract it?
Well, I have some tasty snacks on me.
How do you feel about being the tasty snack?
I look down at my legs, thinking, oh, I haven't shipped leg day. And then I'll turn my attention back to the Slow King. I think I can manage that.
Okay. Okay. And which must say he will say are you okay with me assisting you?
Oh. Well, thank you very much. That'd be nice.
Okay. He will say float. He will say float over here. He's like, if you could swim over here for me, please.
Swim sound effect.
All right. Let's say, all right. As you make your way over there, as you make your way over to him, he will pick up a piece of coral. He'll take a piece of coral and hold your hand. He's like, He's like, these are very good hands. He'll say, you look as if you will, he's like, you appear to be very strong.
Thank you, I try.
Let's just see how strong. He will cut your hand.
That.
I bid you farewell. He will run off. You will notice all of the once your hand starts bleeding, you will notice all of the just kind of like random Pokemon that were around you, the Magikarps, seem to take notice of the fact that you are bleeding. They all seem to panic and go swimming in various directions. These Staryus will actually bury themselves deep into the sand.
Did this Slow King just expose me to nitrogen narcosis?
Jay, you are fishing.
Meanwhile,
Jay, you are fishing, and you are getting a bite. You're getting some pretty good bites. And while you are in the middle of reeling in these Pokemon, you off in the distance, you went out a bit farther than the rest, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that was the point of using the Snorlax.
Yeah. Heading towards shore, you catch out of the corner of your eye, heading towards shore, where you know that Lattice was scuba diving. Momentarily, you will see a large fin come out. Come out of the water, and then go back under, and you will see this massive shadow making its way towards Lattice.
Dun, 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 dun.
yeah, I was doing the same thing. What was the equivalent? Mezzo had it.
Oh, what was it? A Tyranitar?
Yeah, Trinitar.
He's not a water type, but
but you'd like to go help him, but you've got these really good bites going on.
he'll be fine. And if he's not, it'll be pretty obvious.
Must say, like he'll be fine, and then you just see him like explode out of the water with inside of a monster's mouth. He's like arms waving, and he goes back under. He's like he'll be fine. Since that is happening simultaneously, Lattice heading towards you, you will see this small dark figure in the water making its way towards you, slowly growing larger, uncomfortably larger, incredibly uncomfortably larger.
No.
And you are like, why isn't this thing getting smaller? It is not getting smaller because it is not small.
Yes, I see that.
As you can feel the water vibrating from the roar this thing is making underwater. As this creature appears, heading towards you.
Oh, wow, I was kidding. That's actually a thing?
Yeah, that's a Sharpedo. They made it sound way bigger than it actually is.
This thing, I must say, this one seems to be I must say, actually, based on the scale, based on the scale that this thing put down here, size, yeah, this thing is slightly smaller than your Snorlax.
What is it called? Sharkpedo?
I believe so, yeah.
Yes. I'll say based on this thing's size and weight class, this thing is slightly smaller than your Snorlax. So yeah, this is probably meant to be like a great white shark.
Yeah, they're big. I'm just, you made it, sound like really big.
Let's read one of the books.
I'll say compared to most Pokemon, yeah, this thing is huge. Remember Pokemon, despite how huge and massive they seem, most of them seem to cap out somewhere around like 5'5"
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, so for a Pokemon to be larger than 6 feet is like, holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
I said, hell, even Snorlax is big, but it's not actually even that tall. It's just tall compared to like the teenagers that it's around. That's why they make a huge. I must say, there was like, oh no, it's this legendary Pokemon. It's huge. It's massive. It's outrageous. And then you've got like fucking Giratina is maybe 8 feet tall. I'm like pretty sure he looks way larger than that, but it was like, yeah, Giratina's only like got like a maximum height of like somewhere between 8 to 10 feet, which considering isn't is big, but it's not as grandiose as they make it out to be. Same as like that. What were those two? The ones who create Rayquaza, and like fucking giant, Sky Snake and and the giant whale and the one that created volcanoes. It was like, oh man, these creatures must be massive.
Those were big. At least you go by the anime.
Yeah, you go by the anime, yeah, but their actual listed heights are like 10 to 12 feet. Yeah, the anime has them being like the size of fucking Titans, but the actual like listing for them in the games is like, yeah, it's probably about like 10 feet. I'm like, are these like kitty kaiju? What the fuck? But while he is dealing with that, and while he is dealing with that, I'll go ahead and spin this. All right. Yes, I would. Thank you. For Jay, who made two rolls. And da-da-da-da. You're just fishing for whatever you can find, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Your first pull. I'll say your first pull because the random Pokemon generator does not know how levels work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You pull out. I'm gonna say you managed to pull out a rather large but fairly weak-looking alligator.
Feraligatr. That's the...
It's the final
See you
form.
later.
It's the final form of the water starter. It's the,
Yeah, the final form of Totodile. Okay.
Totodile, yeah. Final form of Totodile. But this one seems to be incredibly. Does not seem to put up that much of a fight. Does not seem to be anywhere near that strong. You being as good of a Pokemon trainer as Pokemon, expert as you are able to gauge its ability and level.
Yes, I can. I have things for that.
How. Don't ask how. This is somehow a level 6 for Alligator.
Sometimes these things happen. Yeah.
It's
Even though it doesn't evolve until 30, it is level 6.
He's seen some shit, man.
Yeah. This one's for the books.
Okay, we're gonna let that one go.
Okay.
Unless he has anything interesting to tell us before we let him go. It's like, hey, what's up? Anything cool going on around here? Yeah.
No, he doesn't really have much. He's just pretty chill. Actually, incredible. Doesn't really have much to say because he seems to be more like embarrassed. Embarrassed that he got caught, and embarrassed that he might actually have to talk to you.
Oh.
Bashful nature. Does not know what to say. It's just kind of like, Gator.
It's cool. It's cool.
A crappy person.
He can have a I'll give him a chesto berry for his trouble.
And jump back in the water.
Next.
However, the next Pokemon that you get, it is a massive struggle. You are pulling and like this, and obviously this creature must be far larger, far tougher, and quite possibly the terror of the deep, as it is putting up a massive fight. The water is whatever you are pulling against. Whatever is pulling against you is obviously only second to whatever is attempting to swallow your friend whole back at the beach.
We already know it's a magic herb.
As you are pulling against it, water splashing, flying everywhere. Almost enough to wake up your Snorlax, but not enough.
It's a Magikarp evolving into a Gyarados.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
As you, it was like, ow, hook in my mouth, motherfucker. Raw! But as you are pulling and struggling, you yank out of the water a Squirtle.
Oh!
We like Squirtles.
It was trying to be a blue shell, that's why it was being so difficult.
This Squirtle comes barreling out of the water. Level 41.
Oh, shit.
I was like, why? Like, this doesn't make any sense.
That squirrel is turtly enough to join the Turtle Club.
It's gonna look at you. Squirt.
Ooh, that sounded bold.
That's which translates to
Decisive. I'll say, it'll say, it was like, what do you, it's gonna kind of look at you, it's like, I'll say, it's not even, I'll say, it's not even like, it's just kind of holding on to the end of the hook, kind of like it was trying to pull you in instead.
Reverse fish.
I'll say, looking at you, and was like, how can I help you?
Well, I was
enjoying yourself.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Enjoying yourself.
Like, how are you? It was like enjoying yourself out here.
Actually, I am. Yeah, having fun time meeting the locals, trying to find out if there's anything interesting going on around here. Any Pokemon troubles I need to be aware of as a ranger. And now that I've seen somebody, as badass as you, I admit I'm definitely more curious about the area.
Well, there's only two Pokemon that people need to worry about around here. Me, because I keep this place safe, and that guy. He points over to the fin heading towards the shore. That guy who I keep the place safe from.
So, while it probably is okay to battle you, I probably should not try to catch you then if you're keeping the water safe from him, because that would disrupt the balance and that would be terrible.
Well, I mean, that's only if your friend catches him. If your friend catches him, then pretty much, yeah, I don't have anyone to keep this place safe from.
Well, at that point, you'd maybe come with me, and we could keep the rest of the place safe from him in other places. Keep him in check.
The balance will be maintained.
I mean, he was like, well, at that point, if he gets beaten by him, then obviously he's not that much of a threat. And then, then you actually have to prove yourself to me.
Well, I am totally down for that, because my friend here, points to Harold, has been looking for a worthy rival, and you seem, both due to type and personality, you seem to be a worthy rival for him.
Oh yes.
Ah.
Ooh.
He's gonna look at Harold and he's like, under one condition.
Mm-hmm.
If I join you, if you beat me and I join you, I want a weapon.
We can do that.
He's a bunny. He has a sword. He's a bunny. He has a sword. I'm a turtle, so I want a shield.
That makes sense as a rival.
Switch.
We can be Pokemons with swords and shields.
Yep.
Of course, that's only if you beat me.
Of course.
If I'm not mistaken, that's actually in your league.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna hop up and like take a seat on the Snorlax, and he's like, and just kind of look out towards the shore. He's like, I guess we should see how this pans out.
We should. I'll hand him a berry.
He'll casually take the berry and just kind of bite into it like it's popcorn.
Yep. Because that's how you do, apparently.
He is going to. Do you have like a cup or anything?
Oh yeah, we got camping gear. I got cups.
Cool. He'll take a cup and he'll spit into it and be like, here you go.
I know it sounds disgusting, but that is probably one of the ways we get water around here. So.
Water got into a cup and you're like, all right, here you go.
Yeah, I was like, I'm a ranger. This is probably something I'm used to.
Yeah, unless you just want to drink seawater.
Yeah.
And actually, come to think of it, taking a water Pokemon into the desert with you is like having a, unlimited canteen.
Yeah.
You don't ask what pocket dimension they're constantly getting water from. I think the only water Pokemon that they've said actually runs the risk of drying out was Vaporeon.
And that's because it's made of water?
Something along those lines. So it was like, yeah, Vaporeon is actually starting to kind of suffer from the heat. I was like, why the fuck? I'm like, why did y'all make Vaporeon so I'm like, he's so cool looking, but y'all make him so fucking weak at the end of the day. It's like, oh no, it's a water type that seems to be affected by fire. Like, all right. Let's say, pending capture. I'm switching over to Lattice. You are underwater, and this shark is heading towards you. Unless you want to make a Pokemon education roll, you have no clue what this thing is. As you can either do one of two things. You can either engage it in battle. So you can either get ready and engage it in battle, or you can you pretty much have enough time to pull out a Pokemon or scan it because it is heading at you too fast.
Okay. If I do Pokemon education, is that just me looking at it and just going what I know off the top of my head?
Yes, if you do Pokemon education, that can be a free thing because that'll basically be you trying to quickly come to an assumption of what you think it is.
Okay.
Okay. That's actually pretty good. Okay. You must have raised your Pokemon education. I thought it was 2D or something like that. Okay.
It's been at 3D for a little bit. I just always rolled crap.
Okay. You are aware that this Pokemon referred to as Sharpedo. It is a import. Right. It is a water dark Pokemon.
Okay.
You are aware that as a dark type, it would be a bit of a problem for Alma. Even though she does have her lightning attack, none of her psychic attacks will do jack squat.
Yep, I am ready for something that should even be immune to the water, and I don't think you guys are gonna expect what it is.
I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's not like Onyx. It's just gonna sink like a rock and then just like faint.
Nope. Do you actually have a map, or should I just drop it out here?
You can just drop it out here. Nice.
They don't need to breathe.
That is
Run him, go!
Yeah, the annoying part.
Just throwing your phone at him.
This would be so much easier if he wasn't restricting me to having a shield. I've got options, it's just not as many options.
I mean, mostly, I'm like, it doesn't have to be a picture with a shield. I was like,
no, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right, damn it.
I was like, even if you do, I mean, you can always just like Photoshop one onto it.
Oh, I know.
Okay, he's looking for a picture. He's like, yeah, I'm definitely going to beat this guy in combat.
No one will stop me!
You see, I don't have to beat him in combat. I just have to put up a good enough fight that he's interested.
You're trying to catch him through interest, not through, like whittling him down and throwing a Pokeball at him.
Well, remember, I'm not a trainer, so, I'm doing all the whole friendship is magic, Pokemon route like in the anime.
Okay. I mean, you can sometimes dash through a Pokeball and stuff.
Well, I do occasionally. I did with the Snorlax earlier.
All right, let's see. All right. Which case?
I mean, it's not like I have anything else to do at the moment.
In which case, you can swim over and watch it happen, or
we are watching it happen. I'm just saying in terms of
I'm saying it's like you can go closer. Up to you. All right, let's see. Sharpedo. Let's see how fast you. Jesus fucking Christ!
Okay. With the name Pedo in its name, as in torpedo, I am pretty sure it's quick as fuck.
Yes.
I also expect to do the Final Fantasy thing to float in the air on the surface, but I won't know until I capture it.
They do in the game.
Um, yeah. Oof. Yeah, don't get used to that speed because that speed is only going to get worse as this match goes on. Apparently, he's got the weasel thing going on.
Oh,
At the end of every turn, his speed goes up.
nice.
He also has a thing where it can't be lowered. Speed only goes up, can't be lowered. And then they had the gall to give him agility on top of it. Oh, hey, you have a creature that automatically raises its speed attribute, and the speed attribute can't be lowered, and it can also get agility. Some bitch is gonna max out. It's gonna max out his speed. Fucking hell. Okay, cool. Okay. Maximum speed of 53. Alexander? Come here. You need to get a hopper. Okay. Which case? Lettuce. I'll say, as a trainer, you are automatically faster than any Pokemon for some reason, no matter how slow you are.
Okay, Random, keep your floating wild and keep your eye on that Sharkpedo. Pretty sure it's gonna try to barrel into you. So get ready with double team. Also, do I have his initiative right? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so Sharkpedo looks like he actually goes faster than me because I typoed.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's what Rodham is going to be doing.
Okay. It is barreling towards. Barreling. It's gonna circle around. I'll say it's going to circle around, and I'll say it's going to do the thing where it's prepping to eat. It's going to barrel around. It's going to make a screech attack.
Okay.
As these sonic pulses emit from the gills on the side of its face. Let's see, it's a status. So what is so that's against your speed. Do you have any extra defenses or anything?
Not currently active because my orders haven't gone through yet. Let me double check. No, that's damage type specific.
Yeah, what's its speed evasion?
2.
Okay. Watch it. Watch this. Watch it's gonna be one of those things where like the entire thing is like underwhelming as fuck because I can't roll. Over here made this motherfucker out to seem like Jaws. Never mind. There's an ear-piercing screech as this sound carries very well underwater, rattling Rodham's. Rodham's resolve. His defense is lowered by 2 combat stages.
Okay, what type? What type is the move?
Normal.
Normal.
It's a status. It's a status move. It's normal. It's it targets the defense of all legal targets 2 combat stages.
Okay, so the immunity then doesn't count against the status. Okay.
What immunity does he have?
Ghost. Sorry, as an electric ghost type, immune to normal and fighting.
I think immunity still applies to status moves.
I would think so. Okay. Yeah, I must say if the type is normal, then it just says normal. Then almost normal.
Then why is it? Odd. What I have listed here is is it because of what Rodham is currently possessing?
What does it say?
Shoot. On the sheet here is electric ice because it's currently set to frost.
I must say is that an ability that it says? Or is that
when I first caught it, it had inhabited a like a refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I've been having the stats still be. So base Rodham is Ghost Electric. This is Ice Electric. So
okay. I mean, what is he right now? Is he still like a refrigerator, or is he like what is he right now? Is he inhabiting anything, or
yeah, he would still be a fridge. I'd have to tell him not to be a fridge. So yeah, that has that does have an effect because
Stop being a fridge.
he's possessing stuff. So you said -2 combat changes to defense.
yeah. Do you need an extra sheet for him for when you want him to be something else? Because I remember correctly, Rodham, you can have Rodham engage and become a part of just about anything.
Anything electronic,
and
yeah.
His stats change. Yeah, and his stats change. So, do you want a second sheet for him?
If you could duplicate the current one, because I believe only certain things change.
Yeah. All right. Let me see if I can find him. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Show the player. All right. Where does it give me the option to duplicate?
If you go to edit, there's an option that says duplicate.
Ah, there it is. You are correct. All right. Do you have a second one? So,
checking now.
All right, hold on. Wait a sec. I got it.
Yeah, I see it. It's on the folder.
Yeah. Let me see if I can drag him to the folder. I cannot.
Odd.
Let's see. It never lets me actually drag things to folders.
By the way, I can still click on it.
It probably has something to do with how you're trying to do it.
Just click and drag.
Well, I understand that. I'm just saying there's probably some clicking technique or something you're not doing correctly.
I'm gonna say because I click on it and I hold it and I can see it and it says Rodham Ghost and I'm dragging it and I'm holding it over top of the folder and the moment I let it go, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, which makes me think you're somehow not putting it in a way that it likes to realize that you're trying to put it in the folder. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, well, so long as he has control over it, that's the important thing. All right. All right. In which case, it will do that. It is Rodham's turn.
Okay. Okay. Okay, in accordance with what I gave earlier. Double team.
Okay.
And And since my orders have kicked in, there's going to be a slight evasion bonus. I will factor that in a moment.
All right, so double team. All right. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because there's only one move at a time. When it gets back to when it gets back to my turn.
It is your turn.
Okay. And I am just triple checking this. Okay. Okay, there's no moveset variations, there's just typing capability and skills. Cool. In which case... Rada, move to... is the Sharknado moving constantly? Oh, sorry, it's not Sharknado. Yes. Sharkpedo. Okay.
Yes, the Sharknado is going nuts. If he had a hurricane, that would be amazing.
I know, right?
Oh, wait, his speed went up. Not like it matters, but actually it does for his evasion. Right.
Is this free? Right. Can I? It's cannot be forgotten. Okay. I just don't know what type it is or anything. It's just an ability. So in which case, let's see if I can pull some rule shenanigans. Okay, Rod. Try to keep up. Let's try to get to where it's going to be, and zip out of the refrigerator. See if the fridge will fall and clip it while you follow up with a shockwave.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can actually do both in a single turn, given that I think depossessing, it's static. His possession thing is a static ability.
If it says it, I'll say. If it doesn't say that it's an action or a free action, then I'm just kind of like it just is something that it does. I guess it's not something that they expect you to do. I would consider it movement.
Okay.
I'll say I would. The safe thing to say, I would say that depossessing something, I would say like you lose. I'm gonna say it's half of whatever its movement would be.
Okay, I was more thinking about the idea of using the having the object fall and hit.
Sure.
The thing. I'm not sure are you counting that as an attack or just an incidental thing?
Incidental thing. I'll count it as a struggle.
Okay.
I'll count it as a struggle. If the struggle hits, then I will give you a bonus to. Is your shockwave that you're doing? Does that have an AC?
Unfortunately, shockwave cannot miss.
Okay. Is that thunderwave or shockwave?
It says shockwave though. It's electric typed.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Because thunderwave is one that doesn't do damage, but automatically paralyzes and it can't miss. And shockwave is like a weaker version of like thunderbolt, but it also can't miss. Okay, cool. All right, that's what I was trying to remember. All right, you're good. Cool. I can.
Oh, fortunately, Sharkpedo has its move first.
Actually,
so.
If you want to do that, I have an idea of something that can be done to benefit that. All right. It is going to swing around, and it is going to go for it's going to come by and try to clip it with its fin with a slash as its fin comes through, attempting that slash. What is its physical evasion?
7.
Okay.
Though it does have 3 charges of double team.
All right. Is that before or after? Do you have to declare that before or after the attack is rolled?
The user may double team. Activation double team. The user may either activate double team when being targeted by an attack to increase evasion, or when attacking. So, okay, I'm not going to use double team with this strike since I'm fairly confident in Rodham's admittedly decreased, but still pretty decent evasion.
Okay. Alright. Yep. Alright. He bolts by as Rodham dodges out of the way, partially because it dropped the refrigerator. Which connects and hits him in the head. I will increase your potential chance for Mase. I will drop Mase. You now Mase. As far as Shockwave, I know you still have to roll it. It will crit on an 18.
Okay.
You roll a D8, D20. Just roll a standard D20. Okay. I'll say it is enough to cinematically, like stun it as it turns around and gets nailed with shockwave. All right. So that knocks it down. And then I need a calculator because math. Oof.
Really? Is this really the only effective move I have?
All right. Is not happy. Latsis, what are you going to do? This thing seems to be, honestly, as I'll say, it might not sound flashy, but considering the situation, I would not fault you for continuing using this can't miss at will move.
Either that, or I switch out to a Pokemon and needs to hold their breath. Yeah, because isn't Sharpedo immune to ghost stuff?
He's dark, so he's immune to psychic, not ghost.
He's immune to psychic. You can use ghost. You can use ghost stuff. Now, as a ghost, he is very susceptible to dark.
Okay.
Wait, so he's not ghost type right now, though. He's ice and electric, right?
Well, now that he's depossessed, he's now electric ghost. But
shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're about to say okay.
Oh, so he's water dark. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Upside.
Okay, cool. So I can't do anything.
Upside. You are immune to 6 out of his 7 attacks.
Just can't use Confuse Ray because it's psychic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You are currently immune to 6 out of his 7 attacks.
Wow. Rodham.
Downside, his one attack that he can hit you with is really devastating.
Use Astonish.
Crunch. And because he has strong jaw, that becomes a damage base 12 with an AC of 2.
Oof.
And crits on a 17.
Oh, nice! No wonder Squirtle's all like after defend the beach against this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if he hits you with a move, you automatically are shoved to 2 meters away, and holy shit! Yeah, if he hits you with a super effective damaging melee attack, you are pushed 2 meters away. You become tripped, and you automatically gain an injury.
Let's go!
Yeah, Jesus Christ, I'm looking at this thing. Fucking hell, I was like, bully is ridiculous. Yeah, so if he hits you with crunch, yeah, if he hits you with crunch one time, Robin probably is gonna go down.
Well, unfortunately, I don't believe Lattice is aware that it's that powerful beyond looking menacing.
Yeah, I'm about to say it has two moves: slash and crunch, and either of those attacks are a bitch. Everything else is to boost it up so that those moves are killer. So what are your orders?
To keep on being evasive and to use Astonish.
Okay. Oh. He is going to come back around. Does he? Must say. Because surprisingly, this thing is fairly smart for intelligence. So only has one attack that it can use. So we'll go for crunch.
Physical defense 7.
I'm assuming this is when you're gonna. I'll say you will see him coming towards. Its teeth glowing with dark Pokemon energy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to use one of your double teams?
I always feel like it'd be meta.
Well, that's what double team is. It's literally in the thing that says meta.
Sure, I will expend a charge, increasing my defense by 2, making it go from a 7 to a 9.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, it's in the description. It tells you to be meta. Hey, I'm about to get hit. Let me add +2 to this.
Called a reaction.
All right. Crunch. All right. I am not. This is gonna be one of those days. I'll say we're the fearsome beast of this mini adventure. Apparently, is just like derpy. Right, Rob.
I've had that.
Rob, your turn.
Go, Ghostly Astonish. Oh, that didn't perform well at all. I was talking about I'd flinch it.
Okay. He is no more crunched. I must say you are no more crunched than I must say you are no more crunched than he is astonished.
Fair, okay. Right, keep up the work, and then use Ominous Wind.
Okay.
Hopefully, it'll be extra effective underwater.
Increase his speed. It is now 38.
I swear, I know it doesn't have Hurricane or Tornado, but it's picking up enough speed. Woo!
Since it can't use crunch because you can only crunch every other turn, might as well be a dick. Go ahead. Use agility. Speed of 48. Alright. Robin.
Okay. Go! Ominous Wind!
Oh shit.
Oh, yes!
19 plus. Is that a dirty 19 or just 19?
Oh, it's a dirty 19, damn it.
Okay, that will hit, and that will do damage.
It looks like it has a really powerful jaw there. Okay, let's see if we can evade the jaw with Substitute.
Okay, he's looking pretty rough. So, all right. And he is going to come around with one more crunch.
I will burn another double team.
Okay. He comes around. All right. Go right ahead.
Okay. Well, I know I gave a command, but you said it wasn't looking too well.
Wasn't looking too well, apparently. That electric attack did some work.
Okay, in that case, because I told Ron to use substitute on its turn because of the really powerful jaw-looking attack just add actually your defense. As I give that order, Pokeball go! Wait, water, swim over. Pokeball go! Oh wow! D100 rolled, yeah.
Okay, let's see. So is it suffered? Okay. You throw this. Listen, like you throw this. I'll say wobbles, 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 and then it explodes out of it.
Nah! I must have been going too fast. I needed a speedball.
I'm amazed at its capture rate, despite how much health it has left. Okay. He's at that really annoying phase where he has too much. Did your Pokeball have any? Did you just throw a regular one, or did you throw anything specific?
It was just a regular one.
You don't have any special ones?
You should. I've given them out.
I was looking, and I do. I just didn't see it before I threw this one.
Okay.
I believe we're going into what, round 3?
Yeah. If you want, you can still make a command, I believe, even after throwing a Pokeball.
Yeah.
Because I've already given my orders. Okay. I am ready. Actually, I believe it missed. Did I have Rodham use the substitute yet, or am I misordering?
You ordered that last round.
Okay. So yeah, okay. We'll see. Let's see what happens this round then.
All right. So he already did. You already ordered him for substitute. So what are you telling him to do this round?
No. It was the order I gave. I threw the Pokeball and I gave the order, and I gave the order.
Right.
So that'd be this round for the substitute.
All right.
Provided that Chompy Chomp doesn't hit.
All right. That round passed. So
burn my last double team.
His evasion is maxed out. He now has a maximum speed of 53, as he is causing quite the uproar with this. Okay. He is going to go for a struggle attack.
Really?
Oh, because he can't use Slash, can't use Crunch, and he can use Struggle because he has Fountain. So his fin is going to get coated in water as he comes hurtling toward you. And watch, I swear to God, this is what hits. Mother. course you nat 20 to fucking struggle. I hate this. I hate this so fucking much. So it's maximum damage, I believe, or double damage.
Double damage.
Yeah, yeah. So it was water type?
Okay. Yes, water type.
Nice.
Let's see.
Electric Ghost has a normal for that, so nice. I was like, oh, perfect Pokemon for this.
Ooh, a critical damage of 40.
Physical?
Yes.
Okay.
All the super critical damage, apparently.
Yeah. Oh. You okay there, Robert? Okay, you look good. You look good.
All right. Rodham. All right. Cool. All right. Lattice.
Okay. Huh. Still looking rough there, huh? Huh, Sharkpedo? That's okay. Huh?
No, go ahead. Miss Popper decided to walk in.
If I remember correctly, with the modifiers, it's minus from the D100 roll?
Yes. What must say? What are your modifiers? What are you throwing?
Go! Quick Ball!
We're a bit late in the game for a quick ball, but
Nope, because it's plus, not minus. Never mind.
yeah, the quick balls you want to throw as fast as possible.
Shit. Never mind.
Throw what must say? You can throw whatever you want.
Gonna.
You have a heavy ball or anything?
Say heavy ball. I think a lure ball maybe.
Oh, look, I do have a heavy ball.
The lure balls are for the water, if I remember correctly.
Anything you can catch with a net. So yeah, water would be included.
-5 modifier for each weight class above 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to factor that into the capture rate, or do you just want to let me know so I can factor it into the roll?
I'll go ahead and do that. Just feel free to roll. Heavy ball. All right. Okay. And you said -5 for every weight class?
Yeah, for every weight class, above 1. Yeah.
Okay. This ball shakes and shakes and shakes, and the ball starts to glow as it is about to explode. But it doesn't.
Oh!
Exactly.
Woo!
I'm about to say, with the modifier, you got exactly the capture rate.
Excellent.
As the heavy ball sinks to the bottom of the ocean floor with a thud.
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh wow, it has a mega form apparently.
All right. And with that having been, completed, with that having been completed, and the terror of the beach, and of the coral deep having been pacified, the Squirtle will stand up slowly, and we'll look. Squirtle will stand up slowly, look towards Jay. He was like, "Well, guess we're doing this." And he's going to say, but he's going to look over to Harold. Best of luck, as he's going to dive off. He's going to dive off of the Squirtle. He's going to dive off of the Snorlax and go swimming off about like 20 meters away. As he turns around and says, he's like, "All right, let's do this." And these jets come out of him and starts flying towards you, and leaps out of the water with his arms extended. As the screen, turns into a painting of the Squirtle flying at Jay and Harold with sword drawn atop a sleeping Snorlax, as they proceed to do battle from a fairly uneven landmass in the middle of this Pokemon's natural habitat.
As you do.
What region is Sharpedo from?
I don't remember.
Because it's not in the Ultra Lillidex.
Oh no, he's not Ebola. He's before that. Hoenn. They're native to Hoenn, but they do show up in other regions.
Very cool.
All right. Well, thank you guys. I got a couple of things I need to take care of. Before. Unfortunately, I work in the morning, so there's a couple of things I want to try to do beforehand. Thank you for attending. How are you? How do you like this so far?
Well, I definitely found it fun, but I think I had more hands-on.
I'd say you had more to do this time, which was by design, by virtue of you literally had more to do. Yeah, I don't know if that's really happened to form an opinion yet, but
yeah, just to be clear, my entire thing with Lattice of the kind of leaning of getting out of here was purely in game from the previous stuff with the Sylvestris.
Oh yeah, this is 100% a gag mission.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this is 100% gag and goofball, side quest Pokemon goofy mission. So, all right. In which case, tomorrow is
Star Wars.
Tomorrow is Star Wars. All right.
Yep.
Cool. All right. In which case, I will happily see you guys for that as we proceed to conquer Zorn and turn into a brand new empire.
Mm-hmm. Yep. If I heard you're going to the planet that Intelligence said the ring is powered but unresponsive.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be fun.
This will be good. All right. In which case, I will talk to you guys tomorrow then.
Yep. Good night, man.
Night.
Good night.